Looks like you fellas out here getting wet just like I am. What a miserable, wonderful Newfoundland day. Raining, I think it's 5 degrees, but a great day to wear this suit. Now this company here, New View Hunting, they sent me this suit to test out, along with many other items, including a trail camera I'm going to set up. So let's get that done. Hi guys, this is New View's new trail camera they sent out. I'm going to set this up, but I'm not going to concentrate so much on this camera today because the review is solely going to be on this suit. And also, I'm going to draw the prize from my last video of those spinners. But I gotta say, I've put the batteries in it so far, went through a few settings. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I just got to make sure I set stuff on a sensible tree that I don't get 2,500 pictures of the wind blowing. So let's get this set up, get back to the cabin out of this miserable old rainy weather, and I'll go through the suit with you, what I liked and what I didn't like. Let's get it done. So I usually like sticking my cameras on I usually like to take my saw and probably saw off a dead tree, and that way the wind don't blow back and forth. But I failed to pack my saw, so I'm going to pick this big tree here with very little boughs. It do seem like it's moving a little bit. Well, let's give it a try. It's the best option I got. Now, if you could probably guess one of the things that I like about the suit, well, let's see if you can guess. You should have seen it. I expect a duck or two to probably swim up alongside of me in a minute. It's a good thing. I guess we're going to find out. They say this is 100% waterproof, so you'll definitely find out here in Newfoundland. I'll wrap around that one more time, sure. Why not? Why not, he says. In my future videos, when I do review videos from now on, this New View hunting group is after sending me backpacks. I got a binocular backpack, front pack, and a bow case. So as I'm going to test all these out, I think I'm just going to add a new segment to my channel. It's either going to be a gear review in each video or tips and tricks, one of the two. Let's get this going. There we go. Now I already got the date and time and everything set up. There you go, 15 seconds to get out. I got a feeling there'll be 1 or 2 pictures of me on this one. Let's get out of here. Oh, hopefully we get something on that. And that's if I got it set up right. Jeez, brother, you knows you read the instructions, didn't you? Jeez, brother, you knows I read the instructions. Cameraman. We have had a lot of rain in the past 48 hours, 24 for sure. Last night in the cabin, it poured and I had the Blue 80 going, no generator, and I'm going to tell you, peaceful. All right, we're back to the cabin. Now I was going to do it inside, but it's just too hot in there to be wearing this. And yes, it's raining a little bit, but to be honest with you, I've been out here now for an hour or so, walking around in the wet woods. And even though it says water resistant, I gotta say, I'm pretty dry and warm. So this is the Quiet Tree Camo suit from New View Hunting. They reached out to me, I'm going to say a month ago now, probably longer. Asked if I'd like to test it out. Now, I've got a lot of companies that ask us to send me gear to test out. I'm a bit iffy on a few companies that I check them out, checks into them to make sure it's something that I want and something that's going to be decent for me to test to show you guys. And I checked them out. The price seemed a bit cheaper on the cheaper line, but I said, you know what, I'll give you a try. You never know. I'm a firm believer that you get what you pay for, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you, you get a lot more than what you pay for with this stuff. They've sent me a lot of other things since then, as you've seen with that trail camera. I've also got that 35mm backpack. I've had that since I've had this suit, and I've put that through the test. I put everything through the test. I call it the Robert test, I guess. I'm hard on gear, and of course the wind's going to come up, make the audio even worse. But anyway, I've also got a backpack for my bow, which I'm very excited to test out. I've got the bow in it already. It's not bow season, but I am shooting as the weather is warming up. I've also got a binocular case that I'm excited to test out. And they're just sending me stuff, and I'm excited about testing it. So let's get into this suit. I'll go through the features of the suit, and then I'll go through what I like about it and dislike about it. And I'm going to tell you that there is one thing that I'm on the fence about. But the features, let's go with the jacket first, and the pants. Both of them, the outer shell is a water resistant camouflage shell. The inner shell is a fleece in between, I should say. So there's a fleece layer in between this eyelet fabric, which wicks moisture away from the body and allows it to breathe. Same thing with pants, is the exact same material. Some of the features of the suit, it has 11 pockets between the jacket and the pants. There's 2 here. There's 2 here. There's this, I like this one. This is a through pocket. So when I'm walking through the woods, I can carry my tripod, which I don't all the time carry one, but it's a very nice feature. There's 2 here in the sleeves, and there is 2 here and 2 down here. Lots of pockets, lots of storage. You almost don't even need to carry a backpack, to be quite honest with you, because they're good and deep. As you've seen, I had the trail camera in one of the pockets while I was setting things up. And if you look back at my fishing video, the last one, May 2 for one being a young fella, I had a tub of worms and a tackle box in one pocket and still had room for more stuff. So yeah, it's a very comfortable fitting suit. There's no restrictions at all, and it's warm. This is, when they sent it to me, they said we're going to send you a fall in between suit. And to be quite honest with you, this is, like I said, June the 3rd or something like that there. And you need this in between suit all year round in Newfoundland. So the fabric is a very quiet fabric. There's no swishing sound, and I can't stand the swishing sound. The swishing sound will drive you nuts, especially in the woods. It has drawstrings on both sides to dry the coat tight, to stop the draft from coming up and getting you cold. It has a removable hood, a very nice hood, I must say. I'm not a hood person, but you know, you can also take it off and fire it away if you want to. I wouldn't recommend that. Zipper up sides. I don't know if you can see that going on there. Hold down something so I don't fall over. That'd be a blooper, wouldn't it? The waist on the pants is elastic, thank God. Bigger fellows like me. One great feature with this coat, which I probably won't use a whole lot because I don't do any really tree stand hunting, is, I don't do it yet anyway, this pass-through hole for your safety strap to go through for a tree stand. So that's a nice feature. Like their slogan says, they listen to hunters, and I'm going to tell you, yeah, they do. They listen to hunters for sure. No doubt in my mind. But anyways, guys, let's move on to the features that I like about this suit. One major feature is, like I said earlier, it's a quiet suit. I've had high quality suits in the past and ordered it online, get it to me, and I wouldn't wear it outside the house. It was just like one of those, I don't know how you say it. You see those runners go, man, a moose will hear you a mile away. Another thing I really do like about it, as if you went back to my other video, you'll see deep, and I mean deep, pockets. I love that feature. Another really great feature is I'm very picky on how well something fits, and this here is that comfortable that I can pretty much sleep in it. It is very comfortable, non-restrictive. I can move around in it. Like I said, I'm a big guy. I'm picky, and very well made. Another thing I like is the camo. The camo is really nice. I'm not too tore up about the bright orange logo, but it is what it is. It's a nice logo. The only thing I do not like, oh, I forgot to mention. I'm going to mention it now because it's the only thing I can't say I don't like about it, but it's going to take a while to get used to. These here hand warmer pockets, as you can see, is that these pockets goes into the fleece inner side. It's a very nice feature, 100%, to have your hands in your hand warmer pocket, because in between both materials, both the water resistant material and the eyelet material, right into the fleece. But a few times now I'm after mistaking it for a pocket and putting things like my phone or whatnot in it, and it's pretty much straight out. So if you're not careful, you can lose things, but it's definitely not a deal breaker for me. So if the rest of the things that New View Hunting have sent me is as good as quality and well made as this suit is, then I'm going to say I'm going to have fun testing it, and I recommend, in my mind, this is the best bang for your buck. You can't go wrong with buying it. The camo is a really nice camo. This is overall really good suit. So right now I'm going to go ahead and draw for the spinners from my last video. Congratulations, guys, to the winners. I wanted to get those spinners out as fast as I could, considering the trouting season is here and they're really good spinners. Go ahead and my email is on my YouTube page. I'm going to have it up here now as I'm talking to you. shoot me a message. We'll get your address and whatnot, and I'll get those spinners off to you as fast as I can. Great spinners, and you'll be able to enjoy the rest of the trouting season using them. So this is a shorter video, not one you guys are probably used to. I like doing long videos because they do very well on my channel. But and as I said earlier, my reviews now, unless it's a bigger item or something like that there, my reviews are going to be a segment of my videos. So it'll either be a review segment or a tips and tricks, whatever's available. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys for following along. Go ahead, check these guys out, New View Hunting. Great product so far. And until the next adventure, boys, you guys keep straining on her. Thanks for watching.